Ever wondered why the quietest person in the room might be the richest? Or why the one whose car blends into traffic could secretly out-earn the influencer in a sports car? What if the signals of true wealth in society aren't loud but subtle, even invisible? Because today, we're lifting the curtain on the 10 signs someone is rich but will never show it. And trust me, you'll be shocked at how these unspoken clues run far deeper than you think. Stay till the very end for a transformation that could change how you view success forever. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe on You Are Wealthy, because we believe lasting wealth starts inside before it ever shows outside. Throughout this video, you'll see that real financial triumph isn't always measured in what glitters. It's found in the stories nobody's telling. Ready to unlock those secrets and spot the silent millionaires? Let's dive in. Number 1. Irresistible curiosity about everything except money. Imagine sitting beside someone at dinner, and instead of talking about stock tips or their latest purchases, they ask you about a poem you love or a science fact that made you smile. That's a classic sign of a person whose finances don't define their curiosity. World's wealthiest tend to discuss ideas and experiences, not net worth. Their intelligence radiates through topics that don't pad their pockets. Curiosity breeds wisdom, and wisdom quietly compounds into wealth. Most people mistakenly chase conspicuous learning, showing off fancy courses or credentials, but genuine richness comes from humble inquiry. So, next time you notice someone who's more invested in understanding the world than flexing it, ask yourself, are they hiding a fortune behind those questions? Next sign is so counterintuitive, it'll have you second-guessing every designer label you spot. The AntiBrand Wardrobe. Ever notice someone at an event wearing timeless, unlabeled clothing while everyone else rushes to flaunt the latest trends? Multimillionaires in Zurich are among the least likely to buy logo-heavy brands. They opt for quality and anonymity. This isn't style ignorance, it's financial intelligence in disguise. What makes you truly wealthy is what you reject, not what you display. Most fall into the brand trap, believing expensive equals impressive. In reality, understated choices protect your assets from both theft and scrutiny. The next time you meet someone whose wardrobe whispers instead of screams, reflect, what are they protecting that's worth more than attention? Invest in craftsmanship, not logos. Like Nellie Galan says in Self-Made, real empowerment is learning to shine without asking for permission. Can the cars people never drive reveal more than the ones parked outside? Wait till you see the next sign. It's a psychological twist that'll shock you. Number 3. Drives stealth wealth vehicles. You might think every rich person dreams of Ferraris or custom Bentleys, but studies from Kelley Blue Book highlight that many quietly wealthy individuals drive cars like Toyota Camrys, Honda Civics, or a classic Volvo. Warren Buffett famously drove the same Cadillac for years, valuing function over status. The hidden message? Reliability trumps visibility. High-maintenance luxury vehicles often drain more money than they impress, and true wealth builders are obsessed with minimizing liabilities. Mistake most people make: chasing car cred to win approval, not realizing maintenance, insurance, and depreciation can cost $10,000 per year or more. Instead, think like the silent rich. Choose vehicles that get you from A to B, and let your investments do the talking. When you embrace stealth transportation, money works for you, not your image. The next point isn't visible at all, and yet, it's the superpower every hidden millionaire shares. Zero debt, maximum credit. While most chase credit cards and mortgage approvals, hidden rich quietly maintain powerful credit scores, often 800 plus, but avoid borrowing. Debt is invisible handcuffs, and freedom is where real riches live. Many mistake borrowing big means thinking big, but the true elite maintain control, not obligation. The next time you see someone paying with cash, not credit, ask yourself, did their wealth come from silent discipline? Grammarly CEO Brad Hoover in Die with Zero stresses that optimizing for freedom, not accumulation, is the path to true wealth. Can you spot a fortune in the silence of a room? The next sign is all about the quiet spaces, the ones that echo with opportunity. Number 5. Invisible philanthropy. Giving without a name. Look closer at private schools, local food banks, or medical centers, and you'll find anonymous donors funding millions. 36% of major gifts are made anonymously. Quietly wealthy people know that impact is power, and power doesn't need applause. The real transformation comes when your legacy outlasts your ego. Most do charity for PR or tax breaks, but true givers see philanthropy as secret stewardship. Why do most fundraisers shout, but the wealthiest donors never reveal themselves? Because wealth is never about credit. It's about effect. Choose one cause and contribute without telling a soul. See what it feels like when your generosity doesn't need an audience. Number 6. Masters emotional spending control. Those with lasting wealth aren't immune to emotions, but they have mastered them, especially when it comes to spending. According to Charles Duhigg's Smarter, Faster, Better, top performers learn impulse control by managing triggers, not fighting their feelings. It's why wealthy people don't shop to celebrate or consume to soothe. Studies show they spend less than 10% of what middle-income households splurge during stressful periods. Emotional discipline protects fortunes in ways budgets never can. People often mistake more money for more happiness, but the rich know spending rarely buys joy. Before every purchase, they pause, reflect, and sometimes walk away. What if every urge you controlled today compounded into tomorrow's freedom? The next sign takes us deep into routine, where boring habits quietly mint millionaires. What daily action is hiding their true status? Number 7. Boring routines, unbelievable results. Hidden wealth loves monotony. Many quietly prosperous individuals follow simple routines: same breakfast, regular workout, daily journaling. James Clear's bestseller, Atomic Habits, reveals that consistent repeatability, not radical change, creates compounding growth. Jeff Bezos, before his public fame, was known for a schedule so dull, friends joked he was stuck on repeat. Yet that predictability masked unconquerable success. Boring routines clear space for creative thinking and financial risk-taking. When was your richest day? When you felt fully in control, not overwhelmed by novelty. Build an unseen streak and let your boring days become your compounding fortune. The next point is so secret, it's stored somewhere most people never check, and it's more valuable than gold. Number 8. Private investments in unsexy assets. Multimillionaires often own businesses you've never heard of: warehouses, laundromats, waste management services. J.P. Morgan Private Bank's research shows ultra-high net worth families typically allocate 20 to 40% of their portfolios to private, boring sectors. The profits flow steadily, but nobody's talking about them on social media. The mistake is glamorizing sexy tech or crypto, forgetting that wealth loves stability. Quiet Rich quietly pockets 6%, 12% annual returns on assets everyone overlooks. Learning to love what others overlook is the silent path to wealth. As Daniel Crosby writes in The Laws of Wealth, the best investments are usually found where others fail to look. Can your connections predict your fortune? The next sign is all about relationships, but not the kind you think. Number 9. Circles of trust, selective social connections. The invisibly rich choose friends, colleagues, and advisors with surgical precision. World Wealth Report data shows the ultra-rich maintain close networks but avoid large group events, preferring dinner with a trusted peer to a crowded gala. Trust compounds faster than money. Instead of networking everywhere, focus on deep, mutually beneficial bonds. Most get stuck chasing networking stars, not realizing a small circle shields fortunes, secrets, and sanity. Who's the one person you trust with your hardest questions? Wealth gravitates toward those who protect confidences. Cultivate a vault of relationships where honesty leads to opportunity. The final sign sits even deeper. It's a childhood lesson most forget, and almost nobody identifies as the crown jewel of graceful wealth. Number 10. The early contentment paradox. The richest people you'll ever meet often discovered contentment early, long before their bank accounts grew. Those who are emotionally satisfied before hitting major financial milestones are 5 times more likely to keep and grow wealth over time. When your identity isn't built on money, your decisions aren't desperate or defensive. Most people chase happiness by buying more, but the secret elite lock in peace first, then let abundance follow. When did you last feel rich without spending a dollar? Transform your story. Practice gratitude now and watch your fortune rise without your stress. True wealth is never a show. It's a series of choices, habits, and values that quietly change lives. If you apply these lessons, you'll find yourself living with greater freedom, less stress, and an abundance that outlasts any headline. I'm dedicated to helping you achieve financial freedom through right knowledge. If this video resonated with you, like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe for more wisdom. If you want to know why 97% of employees stay poor their whole life, watch this video. I'll see you there.